Okay, and share my screen. All right, GitHub workflows. So the hope is that if we can get our workflows working, we may be able to eliminate the step of having to run the command line, the GitHub to Canvas process, so that everything we do and edit in GitHub will automatically get synced up with our course content. So what I was saying a moment before was that we should have everything set up now, Liz, with your key. So now really the process will have to be, hopefully, pretty much going through and adding to each of the repos tied to the lessons here, an action that's specific to pre-work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at this welcome page, go to the GitHub link over here. This one actually, this one already has a workflow set up, but you can see here this X. This X here indicates that the last workflow failed. If I click on the actions, you can see this failed here. I think what the issue in this case is that, nope, that's not it. Not sure what the issue is, but we're going to find out. So let's go into the workflow itself. It's stored in .github/workflows. Here's the workflow. So there's a couple of things that we want to change. And actually, I want to change, even though this doesn't have this has a master branch. One issue that we've been running into is that some of our repos are on main. And so adding them both here will potentially resolve any issues. If we'll fix that in the template in a minute. This is the whole workflow, and everything here can remain the same. This secret is what we've changed recently. So that one should be pointed to a new API. Oh, this one, sorry, the API key. All right, that all looks fine. I'm going to commit this and see if I can trigger another action and find out what's going on. So here I have my lesson. That workflow is set up so that every time there's a change to the README, it will trigger the workflow. So I will just add a line here to trigger the action. All right, cool. I'm going to go. Here's the new workflow going, arbitrary commit. Let's see if we can see it in action. So it's installed, set up a little like Ubuntu environment. Now it's installing GitHub to Canvas. And there is an error, and it looks like there's a message here. It says 404 not found. While it was trying to, something went wrong while pushing lesson. So it should be showing a lesson ID here. It does not. Lesson welcome to Flatiron School to course 3280. So it's saying there's an issue with this lesson ID on trying to push to this course. So we know that the 3280 is our pre-work course. It is this one here. I think I see the issue. In GitHub to Canvas, the name, the top level header is what is used to name the lesson when we push from GitHub to Canvas. And this also changes the slug, the ID of this lesson. So if we recall from the action here, it's saying it's trying to push something with an ID of welcome to Flatiron School. The ID right now is actually just welcome. This is, in the .canvas file, this action is referencing this file and looking to see how to actually update, what to update. And here's the problem. Welcome to Flatiron School is the ID being given in this .canvas file. So it's trying to push to the wrong thing and failing out. We're getting the 404. If we change this, the same course. This can change too, even though this URL is not actually being used by the gem, but it's just a reference for what location of this lesson. Type is still page. Cool. Let's fix ID.
Where does that information come from, Max, on the Canvas page?
This one, so this is all up on in the URL. So the course is always here, the type is here, and then the ID will be here.
Okay, so that file is automatically created based on.
Yeah, so sort of. So you can, if you have this file local, if you have a lesson locally and you type and you use the -a command of GitHub to Canvas, it will create this for you if it doesn't exist. Or I should show you actually better than explain. But if I go to, I'll clone this down real quick. So this one it's not showing up. So there's .canvas file in there. If I run the -a command, it does also look for this canvas file. These are the old commands we used originally for updating stuff. So like -a is here for align. It uses a .canvas file to update. -c creates a lesson on a course, and this one will create a .canvas file for you based on the lesson you created. So you can do this to create that file. The other way would be just to go to an existing .canvas, copy the structure, and replace this content with whatever the new info is. Yeah.
Hey, Brandon.
Hey, what's up? Y'all hear me?
Hey, Brandon, sorry, I didn't see that. Yes.
No, you're fine. I just remembered I had a quick question I wanted to ask really quick. I figured y'all be the best people to ask.
Sure.
So let me